Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, has once again found herself at the center of a heated public debate. This time, it's not about royal protocol, estranged family members, or polarizing interviews, it's about her kitchen. Yes, her kitchen. Or, more specifically, the £5 million mansion that Netflix revealed she rented for her latest project, a cooking show. This revelation has ignited allegations that Meghan is misleading viewers by presenting the opulent property as her own, raising eyebrows and sparking a new wave of criticism. The controversy surrounding Meghan's cooking show is more than just a question of real estate, it's emblematic of the larger public perception of her, one that many argue is built on crafted narratives and carefully constructed facades. As Meghan attempts to cultivate an image of relatability and authenticity, critics are accusing her of doing the exact opposite, projecting an illusion of grandeur and privilege that is out of touch with the everyday struggles of her audience. The revelation that Meghan rented a multi-million-pound mansion for her cooking show came through Netflix, the very platform hosting her venture. While details about the show remain relatively sparse, it is said to feature Meghan in a domestic setting, preparing meals and sharing recipes. The problem? The luxurious mansion, with its sprawling gardens, state-of-the-art kitchen, and designer interiors, does not belong to her. Critics argue that this undermines the premise of the show, which ostensibly aims to showcase Meghan's personal life and culinary talents in an intimate and relatable manner. The backlash has been swift and intense. Social media platforms have been flooded with posts accusing Meghan of deception. "Why pretend this is your home when it's clearly not?" wrote one user on Twitter. Another commented, "How can Meghan expect us to believe she's relatable when she's filming in a £5 million mansion she doesn't even own?" The sentiment is clear, many feel duped, as though the glossy image Meghan is presenting is little more than a well-funded mirage. This isn't the first time Meghan has been accused of crafting an image that doesn't align with reality. Since her marriage to Prince Harry and subsequent departure from royal duties, Meghan has been a polarizing figure. While some admire her for breaking away from tradition and speaking out about her struggles, others see her as opportunistic and out of touch. The rented mansion controversy feeds into a broader narrative that critics have been pushing for years, that Meghan is more interested in maintaining a luxurious, celebrity lifestyle than in genuinely connecting with the public. By filming in a home that exudes wealth and privilege, Meghan risks alienating viewers who might have otherwise been drawn to a more down-to-earth portrayal of her life. Moreover, the choice of such an extravagant setting for a cooking show seems particularly tone-deaf given the current economic climate. With rising inflation, soaring energy costs, and widespread financial uncertainty, many people are struggling to make ends meet. Against this backdrop, watching Meghan whip up recipes in a multi-million-pound kitchen feels, to some, like an insult rather than an inspiration. Authenticity has become a buzzword in modern media, and for good reason. In a world increasingly dominated by social media and reality TV, audiences crave genuine connections with the figures they follow. For celebrities, this often means letting down the facade and showing their true selves. Meghan, however, appears to be taking the opposite approach. By renting a mansion for her cooking show, Meghan is not only creating a false impression of her living situation but also raising questions about her commitment to authenticity. If the setting of the show is fabricated, what else might be? Are the recipes truly hers? Are the anecdotes she shares genuine, or are they carefully curated for maximum impact? These are the kinds of questions that critics are now asking, and they're questions that Meghan will have a hard time answering. This controversy is not an isolated incident in Meghan's public life. Over the years, she has faced numerous allegations of exaggeration and embellishment. From claims about her royal wedding being the biggest TV event in history to accusations of inconsistencies in her interviews, Meghan has often been accused of bending the truth to suit her narrative. For example, in the infamous Oprah Winfrey interview in 2021, Meghan claimed that she and Harry had been married in a private ceremony 3 days before their televised royal wedding. This claim was later debunked by the Archbishop of Canterbury, who clarified that the legal wedding took place on the televised date. Such incidents have led many to view Meghan's statements with skepticism, and the rented mansion controversy is only adding fuel to this fire. Netflix, as the platform hosting Meghan's cooking show, also finds itself under scrutiny. Critics argue that the streaming giant is complicit in perpetuating the illusion by allowing the show to be filmed in a rented mansion without clarifying the true nature of the setting. Some have called for Netflix to provide transparency about the production process, while others have questioned the platform's decision to invest heavily in Meghan and Harry's projects. It's worth noting that Netflix has previously faced backlash for its partnership with the Sussexes. Their multi-million-dollar deal with the couple has been criticized as excessive, particularly given the underwhelming reception of some of their earlier projects. The cooking show controversy is unlikely to improve public perception of this partnership. The response to the rented mansion revelation has been overwhelmingly negative, with many accusing Meghan of being out of touch and disingenuous. Social media has been a particularly vocal platform for criticism, with hashtags like hashtag Meghan Markle exposed and hashtag fake kitchen trending in the wake of the news. Even some of Meghan's supporters have expressed disappointment. "I love Meghan, but this feels so unnecessary," wrote one fan on Instagram. "Why not just film in a normal kitchen? It would have been so much more relatable." This sentiment underscores the growing divide between Meghan's public image and the expectations of her audience. Meghan has worked hard to cultivate a brand that emphasizes empowerment, authenticity, and relatability. However, incidents like the rented mansion controversy threaten to undermine these efforts. By presenting an image that many perceive as inauthentic, Meghan risks alienating the very audience she aims to connect with. Moreover, this controversy could have broader implications for Meghan's career. As someone who has transitioned from acting to activism and media production, Meghan's success depends largely on public perception. If the public begins to see her as insincere or out of touch, it could jeopardize future projects and partnerships. The controversy surrounding Meghan Markle's cooking show and the £5 million rented mansion is about more than just a kitchen. It's a reflection of the complex relationship between celebrities and their audiences, and a reminder of the importance of authenticity in a world that often values appearances over substance. For Meghan, this incident serves as a cautionary tale. If she truly wants to connect with the public, she may need to rethink her approach and focus on presenting a more genuine version of herself. Until then, the illusion of the £5 million kitchen will continue to cast a shadow over her efforts to build a relatable and inspiring brand.